Okay, I'm talking about the Smurfs Institute of DNA in the Trinity College. It's the same place where they have the big vents going under the ground and the joint coming up from under the sea with the bull in his hand and the mutilation of the woman in the picture next to it. But they're not. The Smurfs are like midgets, leprechauns. The leprechauns are like gnomes, genomes. They go into your genomes, hobgoblins, whatever you want to call them. But they come from a myth of a race of people called the Danann, who were driven underground. They're also called the Rat People. And what they're doing is they're profiling the Milesians, the Hebrew nations. Not only the Milesians, the Hebrews, but in this country they're profiling people from the Huguenot tribe, like the Bournes, the Callahans, the Scanlons, the O'Driscolls, all of these people. There's lots of Gaelic clans. But they have the DNA of all these people, and they're going, well, they can't be trusted, because from the very first that we interacted with these people, I'm not saying they're little green men running around with hats, but they might have pots of gold. They might have a lot of money. Compared to us, they have lots of money, and they'll trick you. So that's where it comes from. The leprechaun tricks you, he does. You take your eye out and he tricks you. So where that comes from, they've watered it down a bit, but basically that's the story to tell you not to trust these fucking leprechauns. Why? Because when the Milesians first came here, they let them onto the island, and as soon as they turned their back, they murdered them. Then they went off, and the Milesians came back with an army and up to Tara, which is named after pagan goddess Ishtar. The Milesians had them cornered, and there was only a few of them. He says, "Oh, please don't kill us. Let us raise an army. There's more of you than us." So the Milesians, being honourable people, said, "Okay, no problem." He said, "We'll retreat 9 waves out." And when they retreated 9 waves out from the sea and the boats, they done witchcraft. But eventually the Milesians beat them, and they got the leprechauns, whatever you want to call them, the two of them done and got the underground part. But they done another little trickery. They're always up to sneaky tricks. You can't trust them. So what you're giving them the information, giving their descendants the information, the DNA, because you know how they're the descendants, because you have the brown shorts and the blue shorts. I'm not saying everyone that's in the brown shorts and the blue shorts is a descendant of them, but they might be tricked by the consciousness that they're projecting out there, the way your mind works, because it's the witchcraft. And they keep all the money in this country. This country has a big divide between the rich and the poor. The poor are sleeping on the streets, and the rich don't give a shit about the poor. They claim to be Irish, but they're not, and you can tell they don't give a shit about the poor, because as soon as a foreigner turns up with a few quid, they lick the foreigner's arse to bring in more wealth to the island. They split amongst themselves, and they give feck all of it to the poor, and then they go down and they police the area down in Palestine where the Bulls of Bashan are. The Bulls of Bashan are down in Palestine. So you have a link between the leprechaun people, which are called the two of the Danann, and the Bulls of Bashan, who were mentioned in Psalms 22. When Jesus was being crucified, many strong bulls surround me and they gape with their mouths and stuff like that. That's because the remnant of the giants that weren't killed by the Hebrews, because they're a hybrid, they're still running around the place and not messing around with DNA and mixing things and all. And they're only going to use them against human beings. It doesn't matter if you think you're with them or not. They don't care about you, because you're a human being. Their whole thing is to destroy the human race for the